Today we're diving into an important topic that concerns property owners and their debts: charging orders. If you've ever faced a county court judgment or are worried about creditors coming after your property, this video is for you, as today we'll be answering the question, what is a charging order? If you've been taken to court over debt, you might have received a county court judgment, a CCJ. This court order requires you to repay your debt by a specific date or agree to regular repayments until the full amount has been cleared. But that's not all. A charging order can be applied for by the claimant after the CCJ, securing the value of your debt against any property or land that you own. This means that in the future, if you sell your property, the debt will be repaid from the sale proceeds. Another serious order that a claimant may seek is the order of sale. This requires you to sell the property relatively quickly to repay the debt. The money raised from the sale will be used to repay your creditors first. If you co-own a property with somebody else, also known as a beneficial interest, and that person is not listed on the CCJ, the charging order will typically be secured only on the debtor's percentage of the property, usually 50%. This is to protect joint homeowners who have not incurred the debt from losing their home equity. However, if both homeowners are named on the CCJ, this creditor can request an order on the entire property. Creditors can apply for a charging order right after the CCJ is issued. Unlike before, they no longer need to wait for a missed payment to request the order. The process of applying for a charging order involves two stages: the interim order and the final order. The creditor first applies for a provisional or interim order, which acts as a restriction preventing the debtor from selling their home until the case is fully assessed by a judge. Usually there is no hearing for this stage. The creditor registers the charge on the property with the land registry, formally ensuring that the owner cannot sell the house. The land registry keeps track of ownership and other details of land across England and Wales. An interim order can be removed if the individual repays the money owed in full, and they can ask the land registry to remove the order as well. The final charging order will be dictated by a judge. If you repay within 28 days from the date of the interim order, a hearing may be required. You may be able to prevent the final restriction if you prove that you haven't missed payments since the CCJ or that there's no equity in your house. However, if the court grants this order, the claimant can proceed to apply for the order that forces you to sell your house. In Scotland, charging orders can expire after 12 years. However, in England and Wales, the charging order has no expiry until the creditor is paid back. Can you sell a property with a charging order? Yes, you can sell a property with a charging order on it, as long as there's enough equity in the home sale to repay the owed money as stated in the CCJ. Let's quickly answer some frequently asked questions about charging orders. How do you get a charging order removed? Paying the owed money allows you to ask for the charging order to be removed. In most cases, the business or claimant will inform the land registry of the repayment and have the charging order removed. Does a charging order expire? In Scotland, charging orders expire after 12 years, but in the rest of the UK they do not expire. What happens if an interim charging order is not made final? If the interim charging order is not made final by a court, the debtor will still owe the money and the creditor may resort to other enforcement action like a bailiff. If you're struggling with debt, then there are a number of debt solution options available here in the UK. Some are free to use and others will include fees, and each will have their own pros and cons. If you want to find out more about the different debt solution options available here in the UK, then we've created a really great form that you might be interested in checking out. Click the link in the description to get started and answer a few multiple choice questions like the total amount of debt, how many people you owe, your living situation, and we'll connect you with one of our trusted partners so you can find out more and take steps towards improving your financial situation.